This is the story of how I went from this singing level to having to perform with a professional musician and singer, acoustic, in 5 days. That's like 10. 5 days. And if that's already not a big enough challenge, our singing lessons will be at the most awkward places. We're going to be singing in the sea, at a theme park, and on a jet ski. Why? Buckle in for a crazy and pretty wholesome story. It all began with July the 1st, 2025, Imagine Dragons concert in Barcelona. I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, it feels like. Imagine Dragons has been one of my favorite bands of all time. And not only that they're one of my favorite bands, but some of their songs, especially Thunder, has been on my go-to feel better, empower me playlists. Because we all have those moments when we need some encouragement. They have been with me when preparing for videos, including, guess what? This video. Thunder, thunder. And they also have been with me in some of my most difficult, some of my most challenging and saddest moments in life. This song and this band has meant so much to me that I always wanted to make it to a concert. It was my dream that one day I'm going to be singing Thunder and the rest of their songs live together with the band. So when I realized that they were going to be on tour in 2025, I started hunting for tickets. I start panicking. This is midnight already, the day before the concert, and I'm like, we need to get in. I start looking for a contact email. I go on the virtual chat, and by 4 a.m., I have some reassurance that they're gonna try to help me. I go to bed, hoping that when I wait, there will be some tickets or there will be some good news. Hours pass. They always tell me that at the moment there is no solution, but I just need to keep waiting. It's only a few hours to go to the concert now, and we realize we won't even make it to the stadium. I messaged them that at this point, even if you give me tickets, I cannot make it. It's too late. And so they say, well, that's your problem. It was really frustrating to not make it to the concert. But what was even more frustrating now that I just had to spend tons of time back and forth messaging, calling, support line, you name it, trying to figure out what's going on and at least try to get my money back if I cannot go. It all seemed to be in vain. So we thought after this disappointing experience, we're gonna make our own Imagine Dragons concert. And not only that, we were gonna be listening to all their songs and singing our hearts out and dancing to the beats, but I was going to learn to perform one of their most difficult songs. Demons. Now, Juga is a professional singer. Of course, very handy to have a professional singer friend, but that doesn't magically make me a singer too. I don't have a great voice. I sing a lot, often at home when Kevin is playing his guitar and singing songs, but I just like, a little shy, little lullaby, kind of like I sing along like that, but I don't have any professional singing skills, and I'm certainly not ready to be performing on my own, accompanied by a piano, professionally singing a cover of Demons. I was certainly not ready for it, but I do love a good challenge. And thank goodness Juga is a really supportive friend. She said, okay, I'm gonna teach you, but I'm gonna teach you while we are actually trying to spend a good time together. So here comes holidays merged with singing lessons. What does that mean? Day one, we're going to the beach. My first singing lesson was not about singing. It was about something a lot more important, Juga said. She told me that if I wanted to sing Demons by Imagine Dragons, I had to be a different person. Maybe she didn't say it that way, but she did say that I'm too sweet of a person. I'm too cute, I'm too shy, I'm too me. And that song is tough. That song is deep. That song sings about our inner demons. I cannot be just cutesy sweet singing like, this is where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. And she was completely right. Like, I need to perform that song coming from a different place. I need to perform that song from that deep, dark place. And I need to project those emotions, not by smiling and being cutesy, but by embracing those feelings. And she said, I'm gonna need confidence for that, and I'm gonna need to be a badass for that. We were thinking how to do this. How can I suddenly become like a different me? And then we realized there's someone that's me, but a much more confident, much more badass Anna version of me. And that's broadcaster Anna. I don't know how. To this day, it's somewhat of a mystery to me. How can I be so confident and even talk in a very different manner with a deeper, louder voice, projecting my voice when needed throughout broadcast? I was on the TV broadcast of Norway Chess not long ago.
We do have an empty chair that is chess legend and 5-time world chess champion Vishwanathan Anand. Rishi is having a great time being not here. He's very sad though. He said he's very sad. He sent us a few pictures from Italy, enjoying a glass of champagne and clearly missing us. He's so sad.
It's very sad.
Rishi will be back at the broadcast tomorrow and we will soon reveal why he is in Italy. It's a special occasion.
And I got so many compliments, and I was like, I don't know what I did, but I did something right. I guess I have spent over a decade being a broadcaster, so I do have experience, and that experience gives me confidence. And it's also, I guess, an environment I love. I've always liked playing chess. That has been my thing my whole life. And being at a chess event where everyone just breathes chess in the air, it's my kind of thing. So I live for moments like that. And I so enjoy broadcasting Norway Chess and events like Norway Chess. So that, Anna, that's the confident me. And I need to hold on to that. I need to be broadcaster Anna to sing Demons. Okay, so this is it. The mindset, the attitude. I'm gonna need to do some mental work, but I think I can get there because I know this person. I know broadcaster Anna. Let's try to be that. Let's try to be her. Day 2. This is like day 4. Day 2. This is when the singing begins. And where else would be a better place for your first ever singing lesson about demons than in the middle of the sea? That's right. We started our first actual lesson in the sea. Here's how my first attempts went.
Days of holding the cards, oh, holding the saints we see are all made of gold, and your dreams all fail, and the ones we fail are the worst of all, and the buds run fail. I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter you.
Notice how when I realize I can't sing that high or I can't get the note, I just make a joke out of it and I just change my voice and haha hee hee. But I had to realize this is not gonna work for the actual performance. I'm gonna need to find a way to get to those notes and to have enough breath, to have enough power, and to sing from the right place too, because I was singing from my throat. I was not using a proper singing method that I'm still yet to learn. I'm trying to sing from the right place and with the right mindset, because let's remember, I gotta be badass Anna, broadcaster Anna, and I gotta sing with more power. And then I still need to hit the notes as well, because damn, I was out of tune. There's a lot of things to work on. Don't worry, here comes day 3. And where do we go? Portaventura. It's one of the biggest theme parks in Europe. And it's got the highest roller coaster. That would have been an amazing place to sing Demons, wouldn't it? Had it not been for my fear of heights, at least this kind of height. Jeez, that thing is terrifying. We did go on a different roller coaster. This blue one here in the picture. Looks lovely, right? Looks so innocent. Well, that thing speeds up to over 130 kilometers per hour in 3 seconds. Look at me. Look at me trying to enjoy it, but on the inside, I'm dying. Poor Juga had an even rougher time with the roller coaster, as we had to take a break, a long break from even attempting on going any rides because we were so impacted, not in the best of ways, from this ride, while others were just having a great time on even more terrifying rides. I had to realize, I'm not brave enough for this place. I need the children's area. And so we did find the right place for my first vocal warm-up in a teacup. This technique that you'll see Juga teaching me is a really important one for finding the right notes, for tuning your voice, and it looks just as amazing when you're doing this vocal warm-up.
So we do. And you look so pretty doing it. And at the same time with the air, you're pushing down. So the diaphragm goes down and the voice stabilizes the tuning.
Don't laugh. Don't laugh. This is all serious. This is serious. This is serious, okay? We're not laughing here. We're serious singers.
Bien. A ver, ahora cantemos. When the days are cold and the clouds and the clouds. Nice. When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we sing are made of gold. When your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all and the buzz runs stale.
I was getting really dizzy and my voice was definitely not coming from where it should. The diaphragm and all the like here but not here and where the air is. But it's certainly some progress. I kept spending the rest of the time at the theme park, which was the entire day, trying to practice this technique. You know, you've seen it. It's probably quite a sight. The group of us walking around and I'm just with the air like a hamster in here trying to do the warm-up. But if I have a goal or an objective, I give my best, no matter what the circumstances. So yeah, there were a lot of people walking around looking at like, what is going on here? But you gotta make some sacrifices in order to sing Demons. We're going into day 4, when the actual singing begins. Now, with 1 day to go to the performance, back to the sea. I just love the sea. There's something about the water. I've always felt this connection with water, whether it's a river, a pond, a waterfall, as the sea, a lake. I just love looking at water, listening to water, even if it's the rain and it's raining right now in Ireland. I just love something about water.
I said, empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend. Like that, you see?
But singing in the sea, it didn't matter that there were people on the beach. It didn't matter that there were other people nearby. And when you have a friend like Juga, who is so supportive and so believes in you, you just let go. At least I tried. I tried to let go.
We're gonna do some warming up of the voice in this paradise place.
Quite the place for a rehearsal, I must say.
This is the only way to rehearse. Now.
Oh, we're still singing it? Oh God. How do you sing it like that? It's so hard.
First, we sang the song together, which helps me a lot. It helps me to listen to someone sing it amazingly well, and I'm just tagging along.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints
we see are all made of gold.
Problem is, for the performance, I'm gonna need to sing this all by myself until the chorus. So this is great for practice, but I'm gonna have to learn to only hear my own voice in the end of the day and sing it alone. Scary.
The days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are made of. I ran out of breath by the roster. Gold.
There is so much to singing. The way you manage your breath, the notes to get them right, to feel the song and not just say the words out loud. And this is when we realized that, okay, cool, we said, I need to be Broadcast Arena, with the confidence of Broadcast Arena to sing this song. But I also should not be Broadcast Arena, because you know what Broadcast Arena does? She emphasizes every word she says because she's on television and you need to understand the message correctly. I am now exaggerating, but she is someone who makes sure that you hear every single syllable that she is pronouncing. So I had to drop that. Juga was like, no, Anna. You need the confidence of broadcaster Anna, yes, but you should drop her pronunciation. Maybe drop even her accent. She said, try to sound like the original song, try to sound more American. I don't know how to do that. I just have my own accent, that's the only accent I have. Hungarian mixed with Spanish and English and Irish influence, that is my accent. But okay, I gotta try to sound less me and at least less emphasize each and every word. I gotta sing the song and not say the words how I would on a broadcast. This was so hard for me to achieve. Like, how do you intentionally not pronounce properly the words you're saying when this is how I talk? Like, even in my YouTube videos, even if it's not as over the top as how I was exaggerating earlier, the broadcaster version of me, I want to be clear in my stories, in my message, in the way I express myself. And I had to drop that. I kept practicing and practicing to try not to overpronounce and overemphasize words, but at the same time, emphasize when needed, emphasize when that's the message, when it comes from the actual feeling of what I'm singing about.
When the days are holding the cards, oh, holding the saints we see are all made of gold.
Wow! My God! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Was it good?
It was amazing.
Am I getting there? Am I making some progress?
Totally.
2 lines only, but it's something.
Some progress. I was already shaking by the time in the water, so we had to get out and put a hold on our singing lessons. But I knew that now the final day was approaching, and what a better way to finish your singing lessons and get ready for the evening's performance than by renting jet skis.
Woo! Jet ski time!
Jet ski time.
Yes, we're gonna be singing Demons as the final singing lesson by roaming around in the sea on jet skis. I had never driven a jet ski in my life, and I don't have a driving license. But this is amazing! I loved it! There's just something about roaming around in the sea on jet skis that are actually very stable. Even when you're turning, it just doesn't go anywhere. I was surprised how you don't even need to slow down to take a turn. It was the best of feeling. There was so much freedom, so much joy, and just being in the moment.
I wanna go at maximum speed.
Yeah, dale.
I love it.
Because it's on a jet ski at 43 kilometers per hour with the waves and everything, I had to sing out my lungs. I had to sing with the most power I could because otherwise I couldn't even hear myself.
I wanna shelter you, but with the beast in mind, nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breed, we're still not made of these. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom. Feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. Don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide.
Simonala! Simonala!
And Hugo was so proud of me. It might not be my best performance, it might not be the most in tune I have ever been, but she said it was the most emotional I have ever sang the song, and it was the most power I have ever put into singing, and she felt it. She felt that we were going to head into a great evening of performance time. Well, thank goodness she believed in me, because I wasn't confident at all. I was not convinced that my jet ski performance was actually anything getting us closer to an acoustic cover with the piano and recording this for a music video. But she did make me feel very good with her encouraging words and with her support. Someone that believes in you this much, it makes you believe that, hell yeah, I will get there. I'm doing this. It's gonna be a great performance. So we got ready, setting up everything for the filming by the piano with some technical difficulties.
Okay, Magiver. We're creating a new invention.
It's pretty good. Wow. Gym band to hold the ring light.
Microphone. Microphone stand. Ring. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Nice. That's pretty good. And then starting to film the performance. These were Huga's final words and advice for me going into the actual recording of the performance.
So a bit of coaching, Anna. We've been rehearsing this week. You're doing amazing. Today you sang like a demon on the jet ski. You were a badass. I'm so proud of you, of your efforts and your progress, really. And just remember now to have fun, enjoy, feel the lyrics, feel the inner demon, because the song is about your inner demons, that's why. So we're channeling that energy. And you just have to flow. You have to remember not to overpronounce and to make it with the energy of broadcaster Anna, but not with the pronunciation for TV. You're just like cool. If you don't pronounce so well, it's cooler. Not so British, more American. And you're not this like puffy, this super sweet, cute being that you are. You're showing your other side, you know, your dark side. So you have to just be focused on that feeling, you know, that makes us human, that we're not all the time so sweet. There's sometimes that we just want our other significant being not to see our part that embarrasses us, right? Yeah. So that's what the song is about. Just enjoy it. And it's more about the attitude. You already have the tuning good, so just take breaths, stabilize your voice, but don't overthink it, because if not, it's too much. You can feel that it's too much in your mind. Just go with the energy. Like when you were now in the jet ski, you were just shouting it because the motor was so loud that I was like, louder, Anna, and you were like, yeah, you know. That's what I want. That you just like rock it. Just rock it. Okay. It's a rock song. So we will make a nice. We will make some takes, and if also think about that we can make many takes, and it's fine.
Sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Let's do this.
Jet ski demon Anna.
How do you not think of the notes? How do you not think of what you were taught and just let go? The first takes were basically about just getting into this mental space where you can let go.
Bien, si la primera estaba muy como eso.
Yeah, I felt it.
Ya, bacán. Pero
Take
te empezó
two,
después take two. ¿Estáis filmando acá también, no?
Yeah, I hope so. I'm gonna check.
Sí, pero
Take two. Take two. Demons. When the days are cold.
no, espérate,
Yeah, I need to keep the rhythm. What do I do with my body? What do people do? I just stand there? I started moving my arms way too much. When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold. When your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst. one more time,
Sí,
because I
sí,
think I'm
sí,
doing
sí.
too much gesturing
Sí,
and
sí,
stuff.
sí.
I should probably just not. What do you do with your hands? I don't know, like, what to do with my.
You don't have to do anything.
Huga told me it's okay to just stand there, and if I want to move one arm perhaps, move a hand, but when it feels like it, don't think of how I look. And it helped me to close my eyes and try not to think that I'm performing, even though there were 2 cameras pointing at us. We kept going, take after take. And that beautiful view we had originally on the sea, and that was supposed to be a backdrop, it's going away. Which is a pity, but the singing was getting better. Every take gave me a bit more confidence. Every take gave me a bit more encouragement that I can do this. And Huga has helped me throughout the whole process with a little bit of adjustment, a little bit more advice, tips here and there. And just practicing with me, not minding that I had to repeat it 10 times to get here. Take 10. I closed my eyes, and before singing the song, I put myself back to the place where I needed a lot, the songs of Imagine Dragons. I put myself back to the place where I felt hopeless, where I felt depressed, where I felt like there was no way out. I don't know if this is how performers do it, but this is how I had to do it. I had to feel what this song means. I had to feel those inner demons that as a highly masking autistic person, I have been hiding my whole life. I have been masking my whole life and only dealing with those behind closed doors and being embarrassed of even having outbursts, anger issues, problems with managing my emotions, all the things that I wasn't addressing, not even to myself. I put myself back in that place where I'm facing those inner demons. And that's when I got to sing the song from what really it means to me.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold and the saints we see are all made of gold, when your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all and the bloods run stale, I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter you, but with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breathe, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. Don't get too close. It's dark inside. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside. It's where my demons hide. It's where my demons hide.
You made it. Woo! Miss Anna Rudolf can sing. Miss Anna Rudolf can
How
sing.
on earth? I was a bad singer. I still am, but I can sing a partial song
Well,
because of this
I'm
lady.
impressed.
This amazing teacher. My amazing teacher. Oh my god. It makes me so emotional to watch this clip. To feel that hug that Huga gave me, her encouraging words. It has been such a fulfilling and emotional journey to go from that shy, barely able to sing a note Anna to performing the song. I'm very proud of the progress. I know that I'm not an amazing singer. I know that this song could be sung better. And I know it's only a fragment of a song, but it means a lot to me. The journey, the things I've learned throughout all those 5 days, and the performance itself, because by the last takes, I could feel it in my veins. This undescribable feeling that put me so much in the moment. I was so present, thanks to Huga, thanks to her support, thanks to her encouragement. I could be in that space where I was flowing, where I was feeling what I'm singing, what I'm saying, but without thinking about it, where I could just be and exist and flow with the music. It's an undescribable feeling, and it's thanks to her that I could enter this magical space. The doors of music have opened to me for that fragment of a song, and now I understand. I can partially understand what performers feel when they are in the flow, when they are so present that all that there is the music, the song, but without thinking about it, just feeling it, just living it, just experiencing that moment in life. And I got to experience this because of the bond we have with Huga, and I got to sing this song so well because of her, not just because she's an amazing teacher, but because she's an incredible friend. She told me later that when I first sang the song for her, she thought it was terrible. But she would not tell me. She would not tell me that she thought I was a near hopeless case at the start. She would believe in me. She would encourage me. She would support me. And that's what best friends do. They believe in you, even when there's no way anyone else would. This journey has been so much to me, learning about music, learning about singing. But the real journey, why it has been so rewarding, why it has been so emotional, is because of our friendship. Huga, you're one of my best friends. I cannot thank you enough for this. And I hope that people will check out your channel too, because you are the most incredible person there is in the music space. She writes songs about chess. She's inspired by the chess world so much that she has become the chess artist in our world, and BBC and other media outlets interview her as the chess artist, and I'm so proud of her. And even though she's busy making her own songs and working on her own art, she would always spend time with someone as noob as me and help me in whatever crazy singing challenge I end up signing up for. Because actually, this was not the first time we did this. Years ago in Chile, she taught me how to sing Guns N' Roses. And then we sang covers on her channel, like Karuna Unana. And now she's conquering the world of chess with her newest song and audiovisual art piece, Queen Trap.
My queen divine, how did you end up trapped in the corner? A prisoner against the night, an enemy castle.
I'm very lucky to have friends like her, and I cannot wait to spend more time with Huga in the future, maybe for another singing challenge. If we do end up singing in the future, what song do you think I should learn? And let me know in the comments what you thought about this innovative method, the jet ski singing method, and the rest of the video. Please do check out Huga's channel as well, link in the description, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Maybe for another music challenge? Question mark?